Hey everyone, Emily Mae here at NWA FanFest Day 2, the day after Empowerrr, here with Deonna Purrazzo. You had an incredible match last night against Melina.
Yeah.
How are you feeling after what went down last night?
I am beat up. I am exhausted. But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to still be the Knockouts champion.
Yes, you are still the Knockouts champion, but you had a fierce fight last night. Melina did not back down at all. She brought everything she had. So what do you have to say to Melina after last night's showcase?
You know what? Last night was super special to me for a number of reasons. Growing up a women's wrestling fan, wanting to be a wrestler, wanting to change the perception of women's wrestling. This was like a dream I never thought would happen. So this whole weekend has been emotional. And then to be in the ring with someone like Melina, who I grew up watching fight for women's wrestling, was cool. But at the end of the day, I am the virtuosa. So once I trap you in the Venus de Milo, you're done for. It wasn't an easy match at all. It wasn't an easy win. She brought me to my limits. But you know what? I had to defend my Knockouts championship successfully.
And you definitely did that. And so let's talk about Empowerrr as a whole. It was an incredible, magical night where people were talking about women in the wrestling industry, that we can have sold out crowds, we can have fans that just completely support a show like this. What does it mean to be a part of that?
Oh gosh, like I said, I think growing up I never thought something like this would be possible, and then women just weren't given that spotlight. And for Mickie to say, you know what, no, we're doing it, we're giving it a try, and we hope it succeeds, and it succeeded. Like, not only was the crowd sold out, there were people waiting outside who couldn't get tickets to come in. That is mind-blowing and so special, and I get chills saying it. So, like I said, this whole weekend has just been phenomenal. It's made me emotional. Wrestling's the only thing that really makes me emotional. And yesterday, I had to keep holding back the tears. So I'm so honored to be a part of this, and I hope that it's not a one-time thing. I hope that it's every 6 months or every year we get to come back and do this again.
Definitely. I mean, I was very emotional last night. There was a lot of moments that got me choked up. What was the moment for you watching backstage that really meant a lot to you?
I think when we came back through the curtain, all the girls were there. And I think for everyone's match, they kind of did the same thing. And just to feel that support from girls, like your fellow girls and women trying to accomplish the same thing. No, we're pushing for each other, we're working for each other, we have each other's back. To walk through that curtain and get a standing ovation was absolutely amazing. When I got in the locker room, they were clapping, and I could cry thinking about it now. So yeah, that was the most special part, was to feel that love.
Last night was an amazing moment, even feeling it in the audience. It was a moment where everyone will remember forever. There was little kids sitting by the ring looking up at you. And so how does that feel, knowing that this moment is going to change the next generation?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we do what we do, right? I think that's not just our profession, that's any profession. You want to make it, at least you should want to make it better for the next people coming, and to know that there's little girls that might be inspired, like I was. Again, I'm going to get emotional. Gosh, that's everything. That's exactly what we should want to be doing, and the fact that we got to do it is, I'm trying to talk fast so I don't cry.
You're making me cry.
So yeah, that's amazing.
It is why we do this. We're telling stories. We're connecting with people, and I felt like last night was a moment where we could all come together and do something that we all love, and you're doing what you love.
Yeah.
And bring people together
and celebrate women's wrestling, because we are a draw. We are main events. We are worth money and time and an investment. And if last night didn't prove that to everyone around the world, then honestly, I don't know what would.
That is true. Well, so what's next for you? As you broke down the door at NWA, you have a lot of Impact action coming down the line. So what's next for you?
Gosh, I'm trying to think. I go home tomorrow, so a lot of sleep is in store for me.
I'm assuming you're going to cuddle with some puppies.
Yeah, I'm going to cuddle my little Fitzy baby and my honey mama and get some rest. But then we have Impact tapings in 2 weeks, and I'm going to keep defending my Knockouts championship. We got Bound for Glory coming up in October, so if Mickie James keeps poking her nose in my business, I'm going to have to teach her a lesson too.
Oh goodness. Well, so does Mickie James need to kind of? It sounds like she needs to watch out a little bit.
Well, you know what? Mickie kept saying, I'm here to promote Empowerrr. I'm here because I want you for Empowerrr. So she shouldn't be at Impact ever again, right? Empowerrr is now over. I successfully retained my Knockouts championship. So, bye, Mickie.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for chatting, and rest, get home safely, and I can't wait to see where that Impact Knockouts belt goes next.
Thank you so much.